realised that I'd opened up Twitch in the background. I was like, what? I don't remember these people fighting at the beginning. Alright, let's do this, everyone. Yo, Ollie.
Channel switched. User joined your channel.
What?
What are you doing?
Well, I just like had my headset off and I just heard you talking, so I put it back on.
What are you doing? You playing well?
No, I gave up on that game. So the fuck you doing?
Hey, come help cast KZ versus PurpleDino.
When's it starting?
Now.
Strongest taste, loudest drop, head is fit.
Keen beans?
Unlocked. Strongest taste,
I
I
can
can
drop
cast the
like
first game by
here
myself.
and then.
the thought unlocked.
Yeah, the thing is I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have some other stuff to do, so I can like do a bit, but I can't be like talking nonstop. I can like drop some like second analysis.
Oh, you got other stuff to do, that's fine. See if Jacob's. I don't mind casting alone anyway, so. But just be nice to have someone to work off. Seeing as this has been hyped. Just trying to think of who actually plays me. Because Mario's busy, so.
Right back.
Alright, no, it's him. Just hopping it up. Yo. Just seeing if anyone else I was looking for like Elliot and Mario are busy and Ollie's like kind of in and out, so I think it might just end up being me casting, but that's fine. I'm cool with that. Just would like the Terran. I do not play any Terran. All good there. Hey man, what's up? What's up, Connor? Alright, let's go. Nah, it's fine to cast, but like it's best if I get like another well, like not another, but a Masters player to come help out. KZ. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, we're gonna start it off. It's gonna be Derelict Watcher, a PVT. It's gonna be the first game of the best of 5 series that we're gonna have here today. This is the round of 8, Division 1 of the SCS in-house tournament. The winner's going to go on to face Chris McBronkhurst, and then with other semi-final next week is going to be Jacob versus Livy B, which is going to be sick. So, going to see what's going to happen here. KZ, known for his very kind of unorthodox kind of playing, a lot of Reapers, and here we go. So in the bottom left-hand corner, we've got the blue Terran, SSEASKayz, and in the top right, we've got the PurpleDino. It's SCS PurpleDino. Woo! So, from the history between these players, there's not been much actually. KZ, he was our Division 1 champion last semester, and he took it out against a Protoss though. I mean, he's like, his worst matchup is definitely PVT, but he's just an all-out solid player. It was easily the best last semester. The only problem is this semester is like he hasn't been playing as much, so it can be interesting to see if he can, I don't know, like if he's still going to be the same kind of KZ that we saw before. I remember last time that he didn't play as much, his macro dropped off a lot. PurpleDino I know is like a slightly more cheesy play. He was last semester, he was doing a lot of robo to like 2-base robo all in, so might see something similar. Just throwing down a pretty early gateway. That's a 10 gateway. A lot of Protosses now just been going for very early mothership cores, so they'll go for like 14 gas, then 18 gas, then heading up to that mothership core, and then the warp gate. And the reason for that is just that the photon overcharge is just so good now that it just keeps you safe. And KZ throwing down gas, probably going to see a Reaper first just for a scout, then might go into some factory play. Refinery first been pretty common now. Like Terrans like to get out that Reaper and just keep it alive for a long time, keep poking in and out. Like I was watching White stream today, and like the guy had the Reaper, and the Terran had the Reaper, and the other guy, like White spent a lot of time trying to kill that Reaper, so he couldn't see the DTs he was making. So probably gonna see that Reaper coming up first. There's the second gas going around, so it's pretty early gas. Like everything's just like slightly early, which means that he's had to cut probe slightly. If we have a look at the work count, it's still 15 to 15, but KZ is getting up his orbital now, so all pretty standard so far. Here comes the Reaper. He's probably going to expand behind this. The other alternative is he could drop into a factory, and wow, looks like we're going to have, we might be seeing the 5-minute Oracle build here. He's got 6 on gas, so it looks like it's probably going to be some kind of Stargate play, and he's just saving up now, and I'm going to call Stargate. Here we go, Stargate coming down, there we go. So normally like, KZ might be able to tell this, because normally if you're going for just a standard build, you start off with 2 guys on gas and then you'll add in the 3rd later, and he should see that nothing's building. So, and if at a higher level, like the next thing that you do is you count pylons, and if you only see like 1 or 2 pylons in the main base, you know there's something up. There's only 1 pylon there, so KZ's a good player, and I'm pretty sure that he must know, but he's not producing at the moment there. He's only got his Marine now, but the problem is that an Oracle can kill about 4 Marines. Marines need to come all at the same time, and KZ must be pretty worried now. And here comes the Stalker now. It's going to clean this up. It's going to get this Reaper out, but is he going to know that there is an Oracle that's going to be Chrono Boosted out? And is he going to be straight on? There we go. Chrono Boosting the Oracle straight out. And Casey's either going to have to, like... I don't think he knows that he's going. I don't think that he knows that he's going for this, because he doesn't have any bunkers. He's got 3 barracks, but he needs to drop down a bunker in his mineral line, and he needs to drop one down at his nat. And Casey's going to spot this, but is it going to be too late? He just doesn't have many Marines. He's got 2 Marines out on the field, and he needs at least 4. He's not producing. Everything's just slightly delayed and sloppy, and then I think this is going to do a lot of damage. And now he sees it, but it's going to, how many kills? I'd say about like 5 or 6 kills, if not more, because Casey's only got 2 Marines. His bunker's way late, only 2 more Marines, and he's going to lose his Marines. Oh, this is really bad. This Oracle has just got free reign, and it's not even this one. This one's going to do a bit of damage. It's the next one that's really going to hurt KZ. And the follow-up this is like, there we go, dropping 2 more gateways behind this. This is going to do so much more damage. Then you warp in some Stalkers behind this, and now KZ just, he's already lost a fair bit. Have a look. It's 5 workers killed to 1, 7 units killed. It's not, it is difficult to defend, sure, but like, it's only if you know, like, the high-level strat would be to count the pylons, and so now he does have a missile turret, but have a look at the working count. It's 17 to 22, and now it's even less. Wow, it's just getting wrecked at the moment. He's going to kill this Oracle. Good job there. There's still one floating around though, and the problem is that it's the follow-up that really hurts. I mean, like, Casey's got 2 bases, but it's that next minute or 2 that's going to happen, is that push. But I mean, PurpleDino has been supply blocked a little bit. He's going to get those 3rd gates. Need to drop down another pylon. Does have another pylon warping in now, and here it is. It's going to be the Stalkers with Void Rays. Yep. And KZ's going to need about 3 bunkers to hold this, and he just doesn't have the minerals. He just doesn't. He's only got 20 workers, and KZ's in a lot of trouble. This is really difficult to kill with this many Marines. He's producing 2 at a time. He's going to have stim. If he gets his bunker out, he's going to spot this, but this is going to prompt PurpleDino to go in, and I think PurpleDino might just take the first game here. The bunker's not even done yet. Oh, this is so bad. He's going to have to abandon the nat. Oh shit. This is not good. KZ looks like he's going to lose the first game, and oh man, is Stim going to finish? Stim finishes. Stim does finish. And he does Stim, and he's going to kill that Void Ray, but that Oracle is just going to wreck everything. Oh man, he is going to clean this up, but there's so many Stalkers still. The SCV's doing a good job tanking. He does have 2 bases. But I mean, like, it's just such a hard position from here. SCV's getting pulled more and more, but all the Marines are so low. There's no factory, there's no tech, there's just nothing. And oh, he does get 2 Stalkers. So like, KZ is doing an excellent job of making this work, but it came down to not scouting it beforehand, not being able to tell. And like, now he can stim from within the bunkers, so he should be okay. PurpleDino, he can do 2 things here. He can Chrono Boost out another Void Ray. I think the better thing is just to expand behind this and just camp. Just camp here all day. Don't try and end it yet. And here we go. There's a Nexus, and that's the correct play there. Just getting more ahead. Like, KZ's got double production into the main base, but it doesn't matter. He's only mining off 1 patch, whereas PurpleDino is going to have that maximum saturation for it. And we have a look at the workers killed. It's going to be 24 to 1. That is brutal. That is brutal, and I think this is PurpleDino's game to lose now. It is definitely his game to lose. I would like to, there's the Robo. Get that Robo Bay up next, get the Colossus out, factory only just going down, and it came down to KZ just not reading it well enough. KZ's not been pretty good, but he hasn't been playing very much, and I think that kind of showed it. There's a mad Artosis pylon here. There was only two pylons in the main, and when you see that 2 pylons in the main, like, you count the pylons, count the supply, and you're like, there's got to be some kind of proxy. Should have just bunker, because then you salvage it, you lose 25, yeah, it delays everything, but just no bunker, and then the Oracles just did so much damage. So KZ's going to scout it out with the factory. There comes the starport. I mean, like, KZ's doing a good job with his macro. He's pulling it back. Like, it's 30 to 20. but he does have double orbital, and only the second base just up now. He can chrono boost out probes, but the next thing is I want to see that Robo Bay coming up next. It's going to need the 4 gases. There comes the third one. Going to need that fourth one. It needs a mothership core, actually. Oh wait, he's got one now. There we go. It's been out for a tiny bit. It's only got 80 energy, but this photon overcharge is great. It's so strong, way too strong. KZ not getting supply block, doing a good job. He's going to have his medivac out, salvaging his bunkers a bit. This medivac's going to heal up all his damaged units, and although he's behind, like, he's not out. He's definitely not out of it yet. He's definitely behind though, and there's a lot of pylons on the map. But PurpleDino, like, I don't like this immortal. Like, I want to see the Colossus, because the reason why they're so effective in this way is that PurpleDino's already, KZ's already having to build up those medivacs, which he's delayed on, and then after the medivacs, then he can build the Vikings. So if he'd gone for that, okay, there's a Colossus, there's the robotics bay coming down now, but even then, like, I think the timing was about 2 minutes ago or so. Now KZ's going to pull this back, and he's going to really heavily supply block PurpleDino, and KZ's almost back on supply. Like, he's not going to have the same kind of unit comp, but that robotics bay is pretty late, so this, I mean, like, it is 24 workers killed. But he's 32 now. He's still building double probes. Double SCVs. And KZ is definitely known for his drops. So, like, that's the way that the Terran needs to get back into this game. Just drops everywhere. Drops in the main. Like, I mean, PurpleDino, who knows what his splitting's like. So this is going to be pretty difficult. There is a cannon in the main now. Great choice there. +1 armor going up. KZ, does he have any upgrades? He's got one attack. He's probably going to want to go for that one armor next, or go for the armory. He hasn't been really able to afford it. Like, he's been pretty efficient now, and I think he's more into the zone now. Like, he's getting in there. He's already up to equal supply now, but oh, I think he knows. And KZ's just going to back out. There is no third base, and that's where that Marine's checking. He's going to be like, he's going to be happy, and he's going to be sad to see no third base. He's going to be happy because he knows that PurpleDino is not extending his lead even further, but he's going to be unhappy in that he knows that there's going to be some kind of tech. Most likely Colossus, that's the kind of safer play, so KZ does have a small timing though. Like, I mean, he's only got one Colossus out, and there's not that much to defend here. The only problem now is that there is a full energy mothership core for time warps all over the place, so I don't know. KZ slightly behind ahead on supply, but the main problem that he's behind on is that his units are just not as good. And there goes +2 ground armor coming up. KZ's still only on the 1 attack, not showing anything else at the moment. He's got a lot of Marines, a few Marauders, but those Colossus, like, once it gets, here's the problem. It's 2 that starts to get really difficult. That's the kind of, not the critical mass, but that's the mass where, like, Colossus start to do a lot of damage. So KZ's taking his third base, playing kind of aggressively. He's going to get out the Vikings now. He's only got 2 on the way. So KZ doesn't want to actually engage here. What he wants to do is he wants to keep sussing out the Protoss, making sure that he's not expanding. And I mean, like, we need to see a third base out of PurpleDino, or for him to make something happen. Like, he needs to go for those High Templar, because he's actually let his lead slip a little bit. He needed to push the advantage a little bit more. And although KZ doesn't have much here, like, he's going to scan, he's going to have to run back, he's going to be fine, but it's how many Vikings, he's only going to have 4 by the time, so normally you want about 3 Vikings. Oh, nice, good job there. And he's out in the open. This isn't actually too bad at all, because this open kind of space is, he can be able to get some kind of flank on the Colossus, and even though there's a few force fields, there's not going to be much in this kind of really open area. So there's now 4 Vikings on the field, and that's a good number. He wants to get at least kind of about 6 kind of Vikings. 6 normally good. PurpleDino is going to be forced to go back now. He's only warping in 4 High Templars. Alrighty. PurpleDino sees Okay, and he's gonna have to bring. He's gonna bring all the boys, but there's 2 Archons here, and oh wow, those SCVs just get crunched. He wants to get right up in their face. Those Vikings already killing 1 though, and Kayzy's actually pulling ahead quite well. He's losing a lot of workers now. 42 workers killed, but this is where he can push. Oh wow, and that other Colossus. He needs to snipe both those Colossus. With those Colossus dead though, will he? It doesn't look like he's just not got enough stuff. That Archon try. Oh, but he pulls it back. Wow. That came down to just not enough things to tank, no zealots in the front, just not enough stuff, and PurpleDino suddenly falls way behind. Kayzy's got a 3rd base, and he lost his timing. Wow, Kayzy is so good. And now Kayzy knows that he's got a timing. He knows that there's only going to be max 1 Colossus. He already sniped 1 off. He's going to know that those Vikings, there's only 4 of them. Sorry, there's 6 now. But he knows that there's not going to be too much. Like, there might be a storm or 2, but there's not. There's just nothing. There's no storms, it's 6 zealots, 5 stalkers, 1 mothership core, and there's no 3rd base. Like, that is a huge thing. He's going to want to try and warp on the high ground. You can't actually warp on the high ground anymore though. So, I don't know if he knows that. You can't warp on the high ground. So, here we go. And Kayzy, like, yeah, this mothership core, it actually doesn't do that much, and now we can go into the main base. There's only 1 Colossus out. It's 6 Vikings. Those 6 Vikings can. It's about 2. I think they 3-shot a Colossus. What are those upgrades at now for those Marines? He's got up to 1-1. Armory's only just done, so he's falling a bit behind. But like PurpleDino, he's got nothing to mine off now. He's got no 3rd base, whereas Kayzy's 3rd base is pretty healthy. PurpleDino's going to have a pylon down here, but he's got no money. He's just got no money to warp in. And there's going to be no opportunity. Kayzy just splitting off a few units, not wanting to get him to get caught out, and he's just going to eat all these probes. And it gets worse and worse for PurpleDino. This is pretty epic. Yeah, I think a lot of Terrans don't realize how strong the SCVs are at tanking damage, and that was definitely what won him the game there. Well, not won him the game yet, but definitely what made him win that engagement. Now he's got a kite for his life though. Where are those Vikings? Those Vikings coming from the side, they're going to kill that first Colossus. They're probably not going to be able to kill the second one. If that Archon turns around and shoots though, oh, he's going to lose all the Colossus. Oh man, he kills the mothership core. No, he doesn't kill anything yet. He's going to kill that Colossus though. And is he going to kill the mothership core? Worth it. He loses all the Vikings, but now there's just no splash. And now Kayzy can just push up there. He's just going to push in. There's just not enough. And Kayzy's going to take game number 1 in pretty spectacular style. Did not expect him to win. There's the Mana Mules. So GG. Get wrecked. So game number 1 on what looked like to be a secured win. That was pretty. Terrans, get out your notebooks. That is how you play, and that has got to be really demoralizing for PurpleDino losing that match. We're going to go on to Frost next map. And just a great game. Far out that game. So Kayzy taking a 1-0 lead in the best of 5. Doing a great job. Pulling himself back in. For those who missed the start of the game, Kayzy was... Kayzy was down a huge amount. There was 24 workers killed. And yet, Kayzy managed to pull it back, and it was just... good decision making, really good macro as well. Like PurpleDino just kind of let it slip a bit more, was just not crisp enough on his timings. So we're gonna get Crow in. Basically, it's just a sexy commentator, because it's always easier with 2 people. Oh. So we're gonna get Jacob. Sweet. Jacob's got some good. Jacob's got that master's knowledge. There we go. Here we go, guys. So this is going to be game number 2 for those. Alright, we're going to start this game.
User
Jacob.
joined your
Hey.
channel.
Yo, yo, yo.
Sorry, just got home. What's the score? Is it first game?
No, this is game number 2. It was a sick first game, man. You missed out. It was so
Oh.
sick. It was like, there was an Oracle, 5-minute Oracle. He killed 24 workers and KZ pulled it back and won. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Definitely be watching the VODs.
Yeah, definitely. For those who are tuning
Oh,
in,
man.
definitely watch that VOD. We already got 18 people. What's up, everybody? So I got the co-caster.
Hey,
This is
guys.
Hax Jbok, President UNSW, Master Zerg player, but off races Terran. Pretty noob, but you know, we've got to have some other people in. So, top right-hand corner, we've got the yellow man. We got the yellow Terran, SCS winner of the last game with an epic comeback. And then the top left-hand corner.
Strongest player in SCS.
Yeah,
really.
definitely the strongest player. And then top left-hand corner, we've got SES PurpleDino as the Purple Protoss.
Can I just say, my experience of PurpleDino is that he's the cheesiest guy of all time. Like,
Yeah.
when he
Yeah.
actually cheesed me out of the last...
With
of
two
the last
two base
1v1.
immortal push, man.
Yeah,
Two
he
base
just immortal pushed me 3 times in a row. I couldn't
KZ
handle it
did
'cause
say
I was
that.
terrible.
Yeah, but like the funny thing was like when I was talking before KZ, I was like, "So man, do you know his build? Like, do you know what he's gonna do?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I sussed out all his builds." But he got fucked, man. Like the first game, like I don't know how he pulled it back, but it was just he got stomped, man. He got stomped at the beginning. He lost 24 workers. He had like 4 Marines out.
Wow.
Managed to pull it back and hold, and then PurpleDino was just like slow on his expand, slow on his Colossus. Should have gone for just a 2 base Colossus push. Should have just gone 2 base Colossus. 2 Colossus after the 2 base. But like KZ,
Oh,
man, people
Too
fear
good.
him. His reputation precedes him, and now he's going down the gas. Probably going to see that Reaper again for the Scout. Hopefully this
Yeah.
time he's going to actually count the pylons, because that's not what he did last time.
Ah, interesting. So he looked at telling
Is it? I think so, right? Kind of.
Yeah, that's interesting because that's something like really easy to forget. Like if you're not like a really good player and you're like really used to like checking the small signs for
pylons,
cheeses.
man. He's a top player.
Yeah, top players count pylons, man.
They do, and like that's the thing. If you see like, I think it's 2 pylons, you know something. Yeah, if you see only 2 pylons,
Yeah,
in
it
the main
depends
base,
the time. Yeah.
but
You
about
can
that
just compare
time,
it to your own supply. You can just compare it to your own supply usually, and if you haven't been supply blocked, then you can usually assume.
this for those watching of like a lower division, this is not really applicable. This is like masters and higher. Even at diamond level, it's just not applicable. It's
Even
just
in
not.
masters, man, no one does it really.
Yeah, I guess it's only in high masters, and like
Yeah.
PurpleDino's actually
It's a-
been
it's a-
playing
it's
a
a
lot
high level
recently,
thing.
and he's been pretty
Right.
good, man. Like he's pretty high ranked on the ladder. He's like 3rd amongst us or something, 3rd or 4th.
Okay. Right.
Crow says not true,
I don't know what he's talking about.
because he's diamond.
You can just. we got the
just
scout
sour.
coming down here from KZ. He's looking around. He sees the 2 on each gas, which indicates.
Okay,
really
it's gonna be
anything.
just the expand first. I like this.
Yeah, it's
I'm-
usually an expand.
Actually, and see, this is what I was talking about in the first game. Like, it's you only put 2 workers on the gas, whereas like if you see 3 on the gas, that's indicative of the
Oh, 3 on
Stargate.
both gases. Yeah, definitely. You gotta be sus.
Yeah, well, no, both
But
gases
2 on
actually
each.
standard now, man. Like, Protosses go for this
3 on
mothership
each.
core, and then
3
they
on
go.
2 gases.
Yeah.
Big purple. Big purple. He's not mining.
Oi. Yeah, Reaper doing enough damage, but more like scouting the. He's seen the nat, right? Yeah, he's seen the natural. So
Yeah.
that is actually what he wanted. He just wanted to see that natural. Make sure it was down. Make sure he's not going to see the same thing. He's got back to it was 3 and 2. He's going to put the other one back on as well after. Yeah, he's just a strong player.
Indeedy.
Crow
He's
letting
now
us
sending
know.
a marine. Oh wow, he's like sending 2 marines down to a random place. What's he doing? I think he's just scouting around for pylons and stuff.
I think he's
even though
pretty
he's scattered
paranoid
down.
after that last game, man. And then
Yeah, I mean you don't want to lose 25 workers again. But
and
it's 3
still win.
barracks. He's following it up with 3 barracks, which is
Yeah.
a pretty safe opener off one Reaper expand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Double
it just
Dino
means
also.
that you're
playing pretty
Yeah,
safe.
it just
as
means
well.
you can't do any like mine drops or anything super quick,
Yeah.
which some Terrans favor.
Do you,
Yeah, it looks like
I
to me-
don't like the mines so much against Protoss though. I think they're just
Nah, it's not as good as against Zerg.
Yeah, against
'cause
Zerg,
they get
it's-
such easy defense and relatively easy detection.
for those asking in the
'Cause
chat.
Mothership Core, that's kind of thing.
KZ is Kun William Jung, like ZHEMG, and PurpleDino is Mick Din. They're the two guys playing. Yep, thanks Tom, letting us know. Pretty even supplies. KZ a little bit behind, but not really. I mean, like he's got the double orbital up, so having a look at the workers counts, 32 to 24. KZ actually letting his macro slip a little bit, and this comes back to like just not playing for a little while.
Oh wow. Oh, Chrono Boost is pretty good, and that's all he's been Chrono Boosting is on
Yeah,
probes. So
but
I think
KZ's
Protoss should be maybe 5 probes ahead, but yeah, you're right. He shouldn't be
KZ's
this
been
far
playing too
behind.
much Dota, man. Too much Asian Dota.
That is true. I've only seen him on like 2 or 3 times to practice in the last like.
But he's
month
just
or
godly, man.
even
He's
2
godly at
months.
every game he plays.
Yeah, like his base skills are like tons better than like everyone else. I would
is.
say.
They're
Looks like 6 Marines up
Oh,
here
he's gonna have to
pressuring.
back
Forces out a what do you even call it?
Photon overcharge.
There we go.
I think photon overcharge for one Marine is actually fine.
Yeah.
He just wants to scout and wants to know and just.
He forced a sentry out, which is he forced 2 sentries out actually, which is 200 less gas which is going to go into the Colossus and the Forge upgrades that's coming out here. So that's pretty sick.
Yeah. There comes the Colossus out. So this is the kind of safer way to play Protoss in that you go for like the 2 Colossus and then you go for the 3rd base while you're going for high temps as well. It's kind of greedy though, so it's quite susceptible to drops in a lot of ways. If you don't split up properly, it'll really wreck you. And you don't have that much.
I would say it's susceptible.
Oh wow, he's gonna
Right,
get
snipe,
2
2
sentries. That's huge. That's huge.
3 sentries.
Oh wow, photon overcharge only just going off now. Is he gonna get off though? Oh, he just gets. Oh wow, that's so much damage.
This is
Terrible damage.
This is critical damage. He got 4 sentries and the mothership core for the cost of what?
Man,
8
that
Marines?
is so huge. That is so
Ugh.
huge. Have a look at the units lost tab. That's 1,000 to 700, but it's not even that. It's just the.
It's the gas
It's
as
the
well.
gas, yeah.
The gas, the time it's going to take for the energy to recuperate on the mothership core that's not even alive yet. Ugh.
It is just gross. So
And he's going to have to like
User
pull
was
back
moved to
like a
your
pretty
channel.
sick 2-base Colossus all in to like bring this back.
So that was
Starport,
just really well done.
Starport's just finishing up. +1 armor started back at KZ's main. But if you look at the Protoss army, there's what, 3 Stalkers and a Colossus with no range.
Yeah.
So KZ's just
He's just gonna push forward. He can actually just DPS down. Oh, man, is he gonna get it?
A bit too much for it.
No, he's not gonna get that, but he's just doing so much cost efficiency, man.
Yeah.
And now he's got the Medivacs out, and all he needs is a few Marauders, and he actually might be able to kill him with this follow-up.
I think once he gets some Marauders into the mix, once he like macros out a few more cycles and the Medivacs actually arrive, and he can kind of do that kind of thing without sacrificing actual Marines, I think he'll be good to do some damage.
If Casey pushes again, Migdin's actually going to have to tank with those probes, and if he doesn't, he's actually going to just die because there's not enough to hold for him. Like, the Colossus does fine damage, and now they've got extended thermals. It's going to get much harder for KZ, especially if he doesn't get... I think he's getting a little bit cocky here, like he needs to get out.
PurpleDino taking a really bold 3rd base. KZ is doing the same. I think KZ should have taken it a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
And I think if KZ doesn't punish this base, which seems very unlikely from the really forward positioning of these Marines, I think he's gonna, like, the game will swing back into the Protoss' favor. But looks like a drop smoothing out.
3 observers, man. He's gonna see that drop big time.
The observer sees the drop, and the observer sees the units at the front of the base. The Protoss army hasn't reacted yet. There is a zealot sitting in the main. I'm here in the the observer sitting right on top of that drop. Marines and Marauders continuing to be rallied. I think he's gonna wait for +1 armor, maybe 2 more medevacs. We'll have to see what he's trying to do. He's added 2 more racks and
he's just
an
buying
armory
time,
and
man.
another
He's got to
engineering
buy
bay.
time for those Vikings. Oh,
The units
there's the
moving
drop in the
down,
main base.
Pretty close.
Oh wow, and he sees that everything's getting pulled, but is he going to be able to go in? Yes, go in now. Casey's going to know. Now he sees everything, and now he's
gonna know.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't see the pylon.
He doesn't see the
He
third.
doesn't see the
Oh, he
pylon
does
of
see
the
it.
third
He does see
base.
it. Okay, there we go. He sees it. He sees it. And
Alright,
this is
this is
dead.
dead. Yeah.
Is he going to get the cancel off?
This
Is
is
he going to get
very
the cancel
dead.
off though? Oh
Yeah, he
clutch
gets the
cancel. Clutch cancel. But here comes the drop back in the main base. PurpleDino's going to have the 3 zealots. He's going to be able to do this, but
Yeah, I think he's got the cannon and 3 zealots, and the mothership core will. They can't now, but
this is KZ's multitasking though. He really rips apart his opponents. Like this is what killed Chris Kim last time.
right.
And the cannon's not going to be enough.
The 2 Colossus army, meantime, in the middle of the map is kind of pushing the buyer back a bit, but KZ's up like 15 supply right now.
Yeah, he's going to get a gateway, man.
Even started making Vikings.
Gets one gateway, he's probably going to have to
Wow.
pull these out, and he will, but he's going to get even more units now, and there he goes, pulls out, loses 1 Marine, gets a gateway and a bunch of units, and a 3rd base.
Yeah.
So,
I really don't like this this Immortal by PurpleDino. It really shows that he's either off tilt or hasn't quite gauged like the position he's in. I think he sees the 1 Marauder in the mix of the drop, and like maybe something clicked, because you really shouldn't be making Immortals at this phase of the game. You absolutely need splash damage in the mid game against the
people talking about how good KZ is in the chat. It's like KZ killed me with pure medevac army. KZ killed me with Viking. With Reapers. Yeah, KZ is just like, he's just multitasking is insane. He's 40 supply up now. This is just getting ridiculous now. Containing this Protoss, and the Protoss can't move out. The only way the Protoss is going to be able to do this is to just try and get to like, probably 150 food and just push with heaps of Colossus. Just heaps of Colossus.
Yeah.
But even then, like, KZ's not going to let him. I don't know what's with these gateways out here, they're just like chilling.
Really yeah, I was gonna say, what's up with
these
these?
gateways are just proxy warp gates. It's like, why would you proxy warp gates? Super on tilt.
Looks like we got Storm being chrono boosted here, which is good, but not great. On he's really not going to get but there is a bit of a game.
Oh wow! Sick flank from the side. Sick flank.
Falling.
Oh man! And
the
just
Immortal just dies.
PurpleDino's beans are going everywhere.
This is
Storm's
just
not done.
Game. I mean, I feel like
KZ can just push through. KZ can actually just win straight up. Like Proton Overcharge is good, but it's not that good.
GG. 2 Vikings doing some pretty good damage while the bio kind of.
They would have to lose everything here.
It
doesn't matter, man. It's just
but yeah,
GG.
the Photon Overcharge is gonna die in a minute. The Nexus is gonna die before that happens, and this is just G. That early game stim up the ramp.
Yeah, just killing all those sentries, man.
Too much of a marginal like resource victory in the beginning of the game, and he just rode it the whole time with that sick contained play. GG.
Yeah, I want to say something about his build there in the early game, because that was actually an incredible display of mechanics. The way he set that up was such perfect timing, where he got one early Rax with a stim, got his stim out early, and then set up the 2 Raxes, got both reactors. As soon as they were done, he perfectly timed it, didn't queue any Marines, so he could have the perfect efficiency between SCVs and just streaming out Marines.
Yeah, I mean,
to hit that perfect timing.
I think turns at like Masters and above really never queue stuff apart from the late game. Like, I really don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, he uses that timing
really
just when Protoss is looking to take a 3rd, holds him in, and he just took map control off that, and from that just held the game. You know, like he had the macro advantage and he kept it through mechanics.
We're all just gushing over KZ and how fucking good he is.
Oh, it was incredible, man.
All right, I'll be
I'll
be devil's advocate next game.
Okay, you can't though, because he's just so good.
I'll find something.
To be fair, his macro is less impeccable than what it is. It's 2-0 to those coming in at the moment. Remontois says KZ can suck my dick, but like, he's going to be thrashing your ass next week, man, if he wins this game. You better bring it, because you're going to fucking shit talk, man. And
I can't wait for next week's game.
Beetroot, you're going to get ready for some drop ass action. Alright, here we go.
Looks like KZ and PurpleDino already.
This is Division 1 round of 8. This is best of 5. So KZ, this is match point. So this is incredible. For those who missed the first game, go watch this VOD after. I'm going to shut it off, save it. The first game will make you cream and cream again. It's just
phenomenal game. Jacob, you really missed out.
Yeah, bro. 24 workers killed to 1, and he won. It's 2-0 already.
Yeah.
Like,
the way he did it,
PurpleDino must have like had some huge mistake or like.
Well, no, it was just his unit composition. He always had, the perfect amount to counter his opponent and had the perfect unit composition, and he pulled SCVs at the most crucial time to cancel the Protoss' timing and just push him back.
Right.
I'm gonna introduce players in the bottom right-hand corner. We've got the man, the winner of Division 1 last season, He is up 2-0 at the moment. We got the yellow Terran SSEASKayz. And in the top left-hand corner, we've got the purple Protoss fighting for his life now. He's down 0-2. Can he pull it back? He almost grasped that first game, but it's going to be up to SES PurpleDino.
I actually ran into KZ on main walkway yesterday.
Did he drop you and make you spill your beans? Did he just out macro you?
He said something like disgusting. Like we didn't even like have a proper conversation. I just like gave him the sup nod as I walked past, and I heard him say disgusting race.
Yeah,
like
Zerg.
out of the corner of my eyes.
But
yeah.
he's so
Taken out of context, that'd be really bad.
Oh yeah, like, I laughed like really hard and just kept walking.
Yeah. So those who don't know, KZ is a mad keyboard warrior. It's quite short in real life, but just dominates everything. He's gonna be like the next generation of bullies. It's like it's not gonna be
He
big
speaks
bullies.
through strategy, man.
It's gonna be cyber bullies. It's like give me your lunch money or I'll hack your Facebook. It's no longer the big brawn shall reign supreme. It's like I'm gonna make everyone think that you love dick.
The meat shop,
yeah,
they say.
So here
I
we
don't know,
go.
KZ's not so meek.
Gas again, man. Like KZ's looks like they're gonna do the same thing, and like a lot of Terrans are doing this. They want to get this Reaper out. These maps are like pretty big at the moment, so they want to see what's going on. They want to count pylons, and they want to just scout for that expansion. Because if they see no expansion, that's when they start to go, oh shit, is this like 3-gate Blink Stalker with Mothership Core? Is it Oracle? Or...
I got two things to say. One, this map is disgusting and should be vetoed by everyone. And two, there's only one gas and Chrono Boost being saved by the Protoss.
4-gate?
I'm very interested to see what's going down. I think we're going to see a 4-gate. We'll know very soon.
But like you can't 4-gate anymore. Everyone like you put down any kind of static defense and you just hold it. Like
we're going to know very soon.
4-gate was back in the days when nobody did shit. Like nobody knew anything.
The Zealot's being sent across the map.
It looks like it, man. This is like the old timing.
Stalker being Chrono Boosted.
Yeah, and look,
no
he's
probes
targeting
being
down the
made.
map. He's walking down the map.
This looks like the pressure. No, this is the pressure build. This is where you go like Zealot, Stalker, Mothership Core.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Try and delay their expansion while you take your theirs.
Right. Okay.
The only way that you can change that though is that you go like the 2 gates behind it, so you turn it into a pretty heavy pressure with 3-gate. It's not like quite all.
Well, he's Chrono boosting out another Stalker, so he could potentially be doing that.
That Stalker needs to intercept that Reaper though.
He started making probes again.
Reaper's gonna get in the main base and he's gonna be annoying. Might be able to kill. I'd say kill maybe
really
2 probes.
I mean,
yeah, Stalker will be out in a sector.
Yeah, you think Reaper's annoying? Try a KZ Reaper. I've seen him kill players with Reapers before. He killed some Terran or Zerg with just Reapers. Like they just spilled all their beans.
So look, he's actually halted the expansion with that one Zealot.
Yeah, well that's what you do.
annoying.
But it depends. Is it annoying or is it game changing? Because at this stage it's just annoying. Like it doesn't matter.
I think when the Mothership Core arrives, there could be some serious trouble. He's only making 1 Marine at a time. He's going to have to like seriously pull some SCVs, and he's going to be quite cute if that Mothership Core on the top actually focus the Marines like
oh
this.
wow!
PurpleDino
doing really good micro.
All the way home to take some serious damage here.
Wow, how
and
many
when the
workers
second
killed so
Stalker
far?
comes down
4 workers
from the map,
killed. Could be 5 as well. If he
he's
gets that
getting more than
Mothership Core.
Almost losing that Mothership Core.
But wow, so many workers killed again.
Didn't micro.
Good thing KZ doesn't need workers. As he showed last time.
Sick.
5 HP.
Everything's almost dead.
He needs to focus the Marines with his Stalkers.
But now he's gonna get them.
He's gonna get them now.
He's not focusing properly though.
Focus the wounded one.
There we go. Oh shit, this gets worse and worse for KZ now actually.
Yeah.
So he's actually taking the expansion behind this though.
Yeah. Do
you think that's the right choice?
Yeah, definitely. This is not meant to kill. He is doing an amazing amount of damage. If he can cancel this, if he can cancel this, is going to be GG.
You don't think it's worth putting up the 2 gates and following it up straight away? You think
it's like it's so hard to actually finish them off.
The Nexus is the best. The Nexus is the best choice.
Yeah,
if they cancel the expansion, make a bunker and then make the command center a little bit later on the high ground, it's really hard to break it.
Oh man, this is so dirty. I feel for like just the scurry factor.
One Stalker's gonna go down if you micro. Oh, the Mothership Core goes down and the Stalker.
That's a big hit.
Yeah,
that is a big hit.
I think this is definitely over. There is another Stalker on the other side of the map, but it'll be a while before it gets
there.
It's
22 workers to 13 though.
He's putting up 3 gates now. He's not going any tech.
Well, yeah, you need the production. hold
Yeah,
off
just
the stalkers.
to hold it, because like when you commit heavily to this, like you are vulnerable if they didn't lose more things. Like
Yeah.
for this one, he probably could have
Right.
gone Robo, but like he's just playing it safe. And KZ really far behind now. It's 22 to
Yeah,
21, but
this
it's
is the
15 to
next
23.
couple of minutes. Next couple of minutes going to be really disgusting. We've got gateways number 2 and 3 already done and like transformed into warp gates with a 4th on the way.
KZ doesn't even have
KZ
a
hasn't even
factory.
started his factory yet. The tech lab's only halfway done. The next like 3 to 4
Risky
minutes
plays.
are going to get really, really hairy.
He's
for
also
him.
he's putting up the engineering, but I think he's relying on PurpleDino
He's-
going and sitting back and taking the macro when he's actually throwing
Yeah.
up the 4 gate and
There's
going for
a
There's a pylon
non-gateway.
timing.
There's a non-warp gate gateway in the main base.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, we'll have to
it's
see
the
who
hub
owns
style
that.
gateway.
He's transformed it now. Looks like warpings are starting at the front of KZ's.
KZ needs
Natural
another
Bunker.
bunker.
Marine.
He's still just
Ugh.
producing upgrades and just one marine at a time.
He needs another
One
bunker
marine,
or
one
he dies.
Reaper.
And I think he's like thrown off because he's not scouting very much. Like he doesn't know anything. He's
The
just
Reaper's
like,
gonna see it now.
Reaper's gonna
He's
see it
going
though.
blind and hoping for the late
Oh,
game play, but
he's
it's
not gonna have enough
work out.
time though.
He saw
He
it,
needs to
but,
pull SCVs now. He needs to pull all the boys.
I don't
Pull
think he
them.
saw
save
it.
that bunker.
He wasn't,
Why
he
is
wasn't
it-
looking at the
Ooh.
Reaper.
Oh
He's gonna
shit.
die here. If he force fields the
No.
bunker properly.
Yeah, he
think
might
he's
just
gonna
die. Yeah.
Yep. There's only what 3 Marines though? 5 Marines, 4 Marines. The
Fuck,
Stalkers
that
are all
gateway's
on
been
full
converted
health.
by the way.
Oh, there is a Marauder now, but that's too much
I
stuff,
think there's,
man.
I
So
think
he's
there's too
gonna
much.
take
He's
the
gonna
natural
march
at least,
straight up
yeah.
the ramp here. The
That's the
Mothership
correct
Core's got
decision.
high ground vision.
Oh, pulling all the
this is gonna get
boys.
really dicey. Sentry on low health at the front. The boys are
Kills
all
the
being
Mothership
pulled.
Core
The command
again.
center's been lifted off. Mothership Core goes down. That's pretty poor multitasking.
Look
there
at this
from
Reaper harassing the
PurpleDino,
natural
but-
back in PurpleDino's base. That's really smart.
Oh wow.
You know,
He's got
still
2
way
kills
too
though.
fast at this
He only
level
killed
of
1
play.
kill, man. I mean, 1 thing. Oh wow,
Oh,
huge.
sick force field.
Huge.
Isolates about 7 SCVs and a mule on the other side. Oh, this is just horrible. He's not mining.
Casey's
at the
not
moment.
mining.
The second command
Casey can't
center.
produce. He's not mining. His mules aren't mining.
Stim
They
is
have
still
no
40
attack.
seconds away.
With
The
Stim,
Reaper sneaks in
this
at
is
the-
gonna
at the
change
natural
though.
again.
With Stim,
Yeah.
even with no medivac, like the amount of DPS that he's suddenly going to be able to unleash, he'll just kill
Look
the
at this
zealots and then
Reaper.
kill
Yeah.
everything. So
Pro
This
multitasking.
Reaper's got 3 kills.
I'd love to see a Widow Mine
4
just kill
kills.
everything. Just Widow Mine, please, Casey. Believe in the
Yeah,
Widow Mine.
would be a really good idea right now, but he since the pressure at the beginning of the game, he had to add the extra racks,
Okay, now he's
and
going
he
for the
put the
starport. He
put the
needs to
first
go for a
500
bunker.
into. Yeah.
PurpleDino needs to start going into some kind of tech. It's very hard to push up a Terran's ramp even with this amount of stuff. Like, it is the law of Terran that they are impossible to finish off. You need those tech units. Like, it's pretty hard. And yes, Remontoy is Zerg, and I mean, like, this is it's 2-0. So like, PurpleDino's got a tough
I
task
think
ahead.
PurpleDino's in a commanding position to take this.
Yeah.
I think if he goes up the ramp very soon, lands a couple of choice force fields, gets all those
Choice?
zealots up in the face of those.
Widow Mine.
Marines.
KZ believes, bro. KZ believes. He believes in the heart
Widow
of
Mines
the
are
Widow
strong
Mine.
units. I think PurpleDino's girding his loins. I think he's gonna
Is he flexing
unrustle
them,
his
bro?
jimmies
Oh
and head
shit!
up this ramp.
Shit!
I think
Come
here
on!
he goes.
Come on, Widow Mine!
Could be
Believe!
interesting. He's got no splash.
Widow Mine buzz!
Oh!
What's it gonna hit?
Huge!
Oh, it takes out 3 zealots and the Stalkers
Huge!
aren't hitting anything.
And the
Mothership
Stalkers
Core in the
aren't
back.
hitting
All the zealots have melted. The SCVs
Huge!
have been
All
pulled.
the zealots are
The
dead.
buildings,
Good
the
engagement.
buildings have been
KC.
lifted to give his Marines
Do
more
you even
area.
lift?
A
You do
second
lift!
stim goes
So
down.
Dude, he's doing so
smart.
much damage. Those Marines have got such high
But
DPS.
look at all the workers killed.
Oh
man.
wow! It
32
doesn't even
workers
matter.
killed.
He's killing so much.
Is what? But the
He has
Stalker
no
warp
economy.
in. The Stalker warp in. Look how
Yeah,
many
he has no economy to
Stalkers
deal
there
with
are.
reinforcements, man. He wasted like so many SCVs killed. 32.
32
11.
SCVs.
11 Stalkers. He can go home now. And okay, so he's gonna. This pressure is gonna like let up a little, because of the amount of SCVs he's killed. He's gone right. Okay, I feel confident now. I'm gonna
But
throw
look at
down a
this
robo at
Reaper
home.
harass.
I'm gonna keep making some stuff.
What?
Oh, wow,
How is
it's
this
on
Reaper
6
still
kills.
alive? It's got 6 kills.
Oh, the multitasking
Reaper,
man, this
fuck
entire
off.
fight is just been multitasking that Reaper over on the side.
When I say though, PurpleDino has been making some pretty good choices this game. He
Yeah.
recognized when it was a good idea to go up the ramp and when it wasn't. He's defended reasonably well against the earlier Reaper pressure, and I think he made the right choice just now,
Casey
making
mass
the
drop.
robo and going into the transition.
Dude.
But this
Drop.
pylon's gonna see it. But was he watching? I don't think so. There's pylons just there. Like he can actually warp in and
Yeah.
be really annoying.
If only he knew there were no units out.
Oh, but there's Widow Mines. Oh man, I love Widow Mines. They're
Yeah.
such fun.
I think this drop won't do too bad. Won't do too much damage because PurpleDino's force at the moment is all stalkers. There's a stalker walked in the main.
PurpleDino doesn't need this observer. He needs to rush Colossus and just finish off KZ. He's giving him breathing room,
Yeah,
and, like that's
see
not
the
what he
difference
wants.
between them.
And now he's
I
getting this
think what the
immortal. Like I
difference
don't.
between them now-
Why the immortal? Now PurpleDino's supply blocked. He's not going to be able to warp into guard and like
Oh, and the double drop
KZ.
lands. Dim goes
Holy
down, Stalker runs away.
Holy
2, 3,
shit.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Bitch.
7 probes go down. Photon Rabbit
Oh.
Surge goes down, and the Medivacs boost out. One of them on quite low health, but still a lot of damage for
Yeah,
some health
dude,
on
he
some
just killed
Medivacs.
what 12? No, yeah, he just killed what 12 workers or so? There's 18
Yeah,
workers killed
at
to
least
32.
10.
Yeah,
At least
even
10
got-
workers.
Well, he was on 8 before, so he killed 10 then.
Dude,
Yeah.
this is
But
like
what
I
he's also
believe
done here is that his
KZ.
tech is far ahead. What he's done, you can note that his spending on technology is exactly the same as PurpleDino. So even though he's been on the defensive and trying to force out,
Yeah,
you know, as much as he can into army value, he's still kept up his tech to
There's
the
no
same
Colossus.
level.
Like you need the
Yeah,
splash
exactly.
to deal with bio. You need
Yeah,
splash.
I
You
don't
need
know.
storm.
Whereas
you need
KZ has got the Widow Mines, he's got the Medvacs. You know, his tech advantage is just so
What?
strong at the moment because
Hero
he hasn't
Immortal?
invested too much in the army.
Hero Immortal. Fuck you! I'm coming
Bad
in.
rally.
I'm coming in,
Right
boy.
across the map. It's
Right.
He's
just-
like, you what, mate? You what? You what?
I'll swear on
Wow.
your mum.
I'll fucking fight you, dog.
I think the
Oh wow,
SCS the
KZ,
SCS
huge
got
engagement at
killed.
the front.
Insane.
Holy shit,
I
is he
think
gonna do it?
With the
KZ, I
Tech
believe.
advantage, he doesn't have any splashes.
Ah, the
no,
motion
he's-
car.
Holy shit, KZ 2013, I believe. Is he gonna do this?
Crazy.
The stalkers need to be
Look,
running
it's the
away.
tech advantage, man. You can't do anything
Oh,
against
man.
his Medvacs Marine.
There's
Oh,
so
I
much
forgot about
damage.
the
The
Widow
Widow Mines is
Mines.
still there. He doesn't have an observer yet.
Oh, in the...
One
Dude.
has 4 kills, one has 2 kills.
Yeah, but he doesn't know.
He got
this
next
goes
to
He
to
doesn't
the-
know, he's
the
gonna
observer's
find
coming
out.
back down. The observer's coming back down. Oh, he snipes the observer!
Oh shit! He gon' know now. Oh hey, what's up, bro? Oh!
Widow Mines do some pretty good damage in
He's
the
gonna
meantime.
have to get out now,
Probe and
though.
take some shields off a couple of
His
those.
blink's about to be done though, so we'll be able to clean up those Medvacs a bit more
Dude,
easily.
he's bringing
And
him
I
back.
think-
Change the advantage.
I think
Oh.
what... Okay, so the Protoss has enough units to push this back for good now. I think what PurpleDino is trying to pull off is like the big gateway unit immortal push off 2 bases, because I think this is a reasonable idea, because he knows that KZ was really behind from the beginning, and he was going for like another like kind of quick, like kind of gateway-centric, low-tech way to kind of finish off his opponent, but that's been like thrown like
KZ's
so
got
off balance
1-1,
by this
man.
aggression here.
Casey's got 1-1
Yeah, I
and
mean, like-
PurpleDino's going for DTs which are not splash. You need splash versus... Like, if you don't finish him up, you need splash
He's
to
got
deal
an
with
odd
bio.
proposition for this.
Oh, if he gets that,
Yeah.
if he gets that forge, that's huge. If he gets that forge, that is so
He's
huge. But
focusing
he's not
down
targeting.
the,
He's gonna get
the,
the Twilight
Twilight
Council,
Council
which
for
is
some
actually
reason.
pretty good. Because he can't go straight into the 2 attack. Oh, doesn't
Oh,
get
he
it.
doesn't get it.
Oh,
Oh, look, Stalkers don't quite get it.
28 health. Brilliant.
And Dark Shrine has been put down at the back of the natural of PurpleDino, so we'll have to see if that can do some damage. There are no pylons on this side of the map, so it's going to be a
PurpleDino's
while
getting
before
mined
anything
out.
can get across.
he's getting mined out, man. Like,
And,
he
Yeah, he's
hasn't
got
had a
40
third
probes to
base.
29.
Casey's
Well,
so annoying.
I mean, KZ,
I-
KZ's main, his
Yeah,
minerals are
because he's
quite low as well.
multitasking and map control is just... It's so good. He's felt so pressured the whole
Guys-
game, even though KZ's been behind.
Casey's only like 13 supply behind, and he's more like, there's still no splash, so Casey's
Fire
army is
skins
just
in,
more cost
focuses down the
efficient.
Immortal.
Oh, does he get the Immortal? He
It's
does
gonna
get
go
the
down.
Immortal, yeah.
I think
Oh
it's
wow,
go
he's gonna
down.
get the
There are no
Robo.
sentries. There are no
Or
sentries.
is he? No, he doesn't want to do
Oh,
it yet.
the
Oh,
blink, got the medevac, but the bio steams back forward again.
oh wow.
The other Immortal and Hulk.
Oh, there's
Reasonable
DTs.
reasonable
DTs.
time warp. Oh, the DTs are going to kill
DTs are gonna
everything.
kill it.
But now he knows, and I don't think he's going to take any more damage at home from these.
No, he kills the
Let's see how
other
fast the turrets go down. Turret at the front,
Yeah.
turret in the main. Are we
Yeah.
gonna
He
see
got the
turret in
Twilight
main?
Council.
Oh wow, he got the Twilight. Good spot.
He dropped.
He dropped one Marine to get
He
the
dropped a
Twilight
Marine.
Council. Awesome.
Alright. Oh shit, is he gonna lose that?
Let's
Oh,
look
he
at-
might lose that
Ooh.
medivac. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, that medivac's. Ooh.
Oh
There's
no,
the
this could
boost.
be game ending.
No, he's gonna lose it.
Oh, he gets it. Oh, that's really bad.
There's.
I mean, okay.
He's pulling
if you
probes
look at
and
the-
shit,
Blink
man.
cooldowns off.
If you look at the supplies now, and if you look at the tech that PurpleDino has, I don't think his tech is in such a bad position. He's got a couple of Immortals out, and he's got some DTs. If he sees the turret at the front, he's just going to morph an Archon, and that bad boy's going to do loads of damage against like the small groups of bio. I mean, granted
Yep.
they do have +1, but I think this push
It's 1-1.
really, really, really scary. I mean, look at what KZ has. He's got
There's not
5
much in
Marines.
KZ's base, no.
He's got 5 Marines across the map, and like a handful of stuff at the front. I think
And
this
there
is
comes the
game.
Archon, man. You're right. There goes. It's probably gonna go 2 Archons in. Oh no, he's gonna send in the DT.
And
Oh
there's
no,
a,
2 Archons.
there's a third command center on the way as well.
Oh man,
I mean, he can't hold this.
there's a
Look at
drop
what
in the
he has.
main. Is he gonna send a
Bunkers
DT?
going down
Holy
again.
shit though. Probably not.
Bunkers are going down, but it's way too late.
Way too late. I don't think KZ's gonna be the miracle man this time.
Nah.
He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose the orbital man. That's huge.
But Protoss didn't have splash damage out.
There is a drop in the nap,
lot
but
of
the
SCVs
DT's killing it all.
being pulled. The DT's doing huge damage at the front of KZ as well, and the Immortals and the Archon are coming straight up now. A scan goes down. The DTs are kind of getting finished off eventually, but everything else is just pewing.
It's
all
40
the
supply to
Terran
52,
bios,
man.
That's a good word for it.
Yeah.
Like,
I think there was a drop at the
KZ's
natural of
Yeah, there's a drop in the
PurpleDino
main
as
as well, I
well.
think.
Yeah, but it
It's
got
hard
cleaned
to-
up. But KZ's done a lot of damage, man. It's 52 workers to 53 killed.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're both on
KZ
14
bowler.
workers.
And he's
Both
also
on
got a third
14
command center.
workers.
PurpleDino doesn't have a
Oh,
third
tries
base,
to land that
man.
factory.
The factory's there to
Tries
soak
to
up
land
damage.
Equalize the
It's
workers
soaking up
skill.
damage, man.
Oh, the
PurpleDino.
three Immortals.
Oh my god.
And the Archon.
Is the Archon dead? The
getting
Archon's
some
dead.
damage off.
Holy
I
shit.
think-
The medevac's not
Stalker's
healing.
in the building.
The medevac's not healing.
It's the factory now.
GG.
Don't GG.
Nah,
Man,
I
what a
think
game.
he was quite
Incredible
behind
game.
that entire fight. I think the only reason
2-1.
KZ didn't just fall over and die was because of his phenomenal micro and his multitasking at home. I think any slightly lesser player would have just died straight up.
Dude, the tech advantage that he set up in the early game, purely by way of smart mechanics and a smart build order, and just reacting perfectly, gauging exactly what he needed to counter his opponent, but still keep the tech advantage the same.
I think that
Ridiculously smart.
there wasn't a huge tech advantage apart from the Widow Mines. I think
He
it
had
was,
Widow Mines and Medvacs out before
The tech
PurpleDino
advantage
even had a
wasn't-
Robo Bay done.
Really?
Yeah, both of them out before there was even a Robo Bay done.
Nah, I think
Same
the Robo
game.
Bay the Robo Bay went down when the Stalker push finished at the front of KZ's natural. That's when he still had 3 barracks and the factory hadn't gone down yet. It's because he made 2 observers and 3 immortals that the tech advantage appeared to be in KZ's favor because there was no splash damage out. So that's why like the whole like immobile immortal like mechanic went down. That's why KZ appeared to like take this huge
I was
advantage
referring
with the
to an
mobility.
earlier stage in the game, but I do see a point about it, the mid game.
Yeah.
Here we go. So good, boys. That was good. So now this is game number 4. It's 2-1 at the moment. It's still a best of 5.
Yep.
It's still match point. Gotta give it to PurpleDino. Gotta give it to KZ. KZ, excellent job of trying to scramble defense, scramble to get back in that game. But PurpleDino, like,
User left
it's
your channel.
PurpleDino Jay-Z. I mean, it's not Jay-Z. Fucking Jacob. Jay-Z. Amazing game. Game 1 was incredible. Game 2 was okay. Game 3 was really good. And now let's go into game number 4, which is going to be 6 City. Alright, I'm going to introduce. Down on number right, we've got the. Oh wait, dude, who's the people's in the back?
What's up?
Alright, sorry. Bottom right hand corner, we've got KZ, the yellow Terran, up 2-1 at the moment, and then top right hand corner, we've got Purple Protoss, SCS PurpleDino. Man, so distracted.
Are you right, man?
Yeah, stripping out.
I'll
Stripping
take over for a
balls.
little while. Really interesting series, I think, so far. I think
Yeah,
PurpleDino's kind of realized. I think PurpleDino's kind of realized that KZ is really scary. So he's going for pressure play. He's going for cheese, and to kind of throw Terran off because I know that like KZ's known for hating Protoss
Yeah.
and hating TVP and
Tilt.
and it's saying he widely considers Protoss to be ridiculously easy to play at the same level as Terran.
Just so people
So,
know,
I think-
KZ is like top 8 masters in every race. He's top 8
Well, yeah,
masters
when
of
he
Protoss,
bothers to
Zerg,
practice.
and Terran. Like
When he bothers.
when he bothers to play,
Yeah.
he's baller at all. So like, he still talks shit though. He's still full of shit.
yeah.
But man, just
Both
these
players going
games.
for both players going for a normal opening so far. Interesting. KZ's confident enough to take a barracks with no gas on this map. I think maybe because of the slightly larger differences and the difficulties in scouting out your opponent in the early game. I mean,
Pretty much.
you're not quite as afraid of the proxy buildings on this map
Purple's
because
gonna
of the
see it
distances.
first though, man. Like Purple's gonna get
Yeah, I
the
mean,
early
this is a
scout.
pretty lucky early scout. And he's going to see that there's no gas taken, so
Kayz's
that's
probably
a
gonna go
bit of potential.
Purple Dino last, unless he sees how early this probe is, and then he must know. Like,
Yeah,
he
I
has
mean,
to
he'll know.
his close position.
No, he instantly know that he's in the top right base now because he's scouted the other close
Looks like
base.
he's gonna go command center first. I mean, sorry, command center after barracks.
Command center
which is-
after Rex, yeah.
It's pretty.
Command center before Marine as well.
Yeah, well, that's pretty normal on this map though. And like, even though
Yeah, I mean,
there's that,
this is not concerning.
Protoss tend to still want to go for that normal kind of like you go gate, gas, cyber, and then you take your second gas, build that stalker,
Yeah.
and then around 24 supply or so you go for that next eye. So
I think a really good response for PurpleDino, if you see the no gas, is to delay your cyber core, because you know that there's no aggression coming from the Terran anytime soon, unless, I mean, that on the off chance that, you know, Terran's proxied another axe somewhere on the map, which is like infinitesimally small chance of someone doing that given the SCV count. So but the Nexus does go down. Second rack started in the main of KZ, and there is a probe just kind of on the middle bottom of the map. It's kind of chilling out. There's a Marine that's queued to kind of come within vision of it, but it's not going to kill it because it's on the high ground. So we have to see what that sneaky.
he's playing defensively
up
now,
to.
though, man. Like he's putting down that barrack. I mean that bunker at the front.
Yeah.
He doesn't trust Purple Dino now, and like if he'd sussed him out a bit more, he'd know that Purple Dino is. I'm really impressed with Purple Dino though, man. Like he's improved so much from last semester's play. Like he's not just all in cheeses. Like he does actually have some macro behind it. He's actually got some decent decision making as well. Like that first game was really well done, and the third game was really well done.
Yeah.
And he won it.
His decision making last game was pretty good as well.
Yeah, he knew
Like,
when to like
given
back
that he
off.
won.
He didn't
Yeah,
because like
yeah.
a lot of the times it's like
Oh,
Protoss can throw it
probe
away.
gets caught. Probe gets
Okay.
caught on the bottom of the map. It will get away.
He sees it.
But yeah, no, I totally agree with you.
He sees the expansion now as well, so it looks like Purple Dino's going to play like pretty passive at the moment. He might just go up for like the one gate robo, and then go into the Colossus. I saw pretty interesting play today with like White Ra going for some early DTs, but I don't think that would work so much against KZ. Like KZ's pretty on the ball with defense.
Well, yeah, I mean, if he sees multiple gases and no expansion, he's going to drop the scan. But oh, interesting, 4-gate pressure after Nexus coming down here. 3 gateways put way off to the side in the Protoss main. So this is going to be some pretty reasonable pressure. However, I think against what KZ's done, it's not going to be as effective because he's got the 3 barracks follow up.
Oh, is he
with
going to
the
scout
tech lab.
this? He
I
sees
think,
it. He
sees
sees
the
it,
pylon.
and this
There's
delays the
something's up.
4 gates so much.
Yeah, I think PurpleDino has to abandon it at this point. I mean, if you don't have a pylon ready to do the warp-ins, I mean, you can't really get anything done.
No.
Oh, he even kills another one, doesn't even get to cancel it, and the probe dies.
Oh my god, man, this is just getting nasty now.
Yep, extra barracks, extra bunkers, and a turret go down at the front. So Kayz is just not mucking around.
No, and he's
Just
just
like,
gonna go
"Right, I
factory
will
now.
defend against everything.
He's gonna go factory. He's probably gonna get his upgrade as well. He's gonna get his +1, and then he's gonna go for his starport, and he's gonna be fine. And then he's gonna turn on the aggression, and suddenly, like, it's like we were saying before,
Protoss
man.
is
It's
coming
like,
across the map.
this is just
Protoss is coming across the map. He's committing to the all-in. He hasn't made any probes in like a
he's
minute
got
now at least.
3 pylons, and like you can't force the issue here. This is where you take either the third base. You can't even take a third base versus Terran that are going medevacs. You can't. You can't hold it properly. So you need to go for like
He has to do
Colossus and
something
the
else at this point. I mean, this push up the ramp is just going to get really rough. I mean,
If you
even
went
with like
Twilight,
sick force fields. this is
even with
just
the
not gonna
sickest force
happen.
fields you've ever seen, man, look at these bunkers, how well they're placed. They're like
Yeah.
so evenly spaced so that they just cover everything. There's even
And
a
there's a
marine
marine
out
out
the
the front
front.
as well.
And Stim's about to be done, man. It's 150 out of 170, so like
Or it might
Casey's
not be
going to be
finished.
fine. It's not going to be finished
Up-
just as it comes in,
up
but
the Protoss army comes. Looks like the SCVs are being pulled. Marines.
first one
bunker
goes. Oh, he's trying to
Protoss-
walk down. He's
Protoss
trying to walk
sneaking
around.
over
Oh
the
wow,
top.
he's doing a job.
Interesting force field around the top. Marines
Oh,
come
that
out of the
mothership core is going to
opposing
die to the
bunker.
missile turret, and that's going to be GG.
Good,
Loses
good
everything.
time warp, but you know, loads of stuff.
GG.
Oh, GG already. Wow, he realizes how behind he was.
Well, that was
Let's just
a.
return to the game and okay, yeah. When you look at the harvesters, it's kind of a different story. 40 to 28, even with the SCVs that KZ lost.
Guys, that
just
was a
then.
really anticlimactic last game, but far out like watch the other series. Game 1, Game 3, amazing.
Yep. Sick play. From both players.
So sick. Big shout out to everyone tuning in. We got up to 24 people just like tuning in, so that was really sick, guys. Yeah. So GG. That's going to be the round of 8 completed now. So now what we've got is we've got the semi-finals probably next week. We've got Remontois, who's been shit talking KZ the whole time. KZ is going to be versing Remontois. It's going to be a TVZ, and then we've got Jacob versus Livy B, who also were doing some mad shit talking. Jacob's like pretty average, and then Livy's like the only person to getting into the group stages of ACL. So there's some pretty huge shit talking, man. So
I have been preparing specifically for that game series against Livy B. So just to let you know.
Yeah. So this is gonna be
doing some specific stuff.
Semis of this. We might cast. Does Jacob and stuff want to play now? I'm cool to cast that.
I think I don't want to play that yet. I think Crow's gonna play a game.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Against one of his tournament games, or is that what you're asking? Yeah, no, I'm keen.
Is it best of 3 for them first?
I'll check the document.
For those watching, I'm gonna stop the video for 1 second, then restart straight away because I want to get this available for people to watch, because this is like it's just cream worthy, guys. Just so good. So check under the past videos. It's gonna be up really soon. Like now, I'm gonna turn it off and then turn it back on. Give me 2 seconds.